Hello, my wonderful students. It's Mrs. Darmody again. I wanted to continue on. You should have already watched the video to introduce you to the home page of Scratch and how to log in. Now we want to explore the About page. So we click on About in the top horizontal menu, and it brings you to the About page. It tells you all about Scratch, where it came from, etc. You are independently going to watch this short little video. It's only a minute long. What we want to do is go down to the very bottom of the page and go to Community Guidelines. So I click on Community Guidelines, and these are very important guidelines that we normally would go over in class together, but I wanted to create the video as well. So we need everyone's help to keep Scratch a friendly and creative community where people with different backgrounds and interests feel welcome. You must be respectful when sharing projects or posting comments. Remember that people of many different ages and backgrounds will see what you have shared. There are people using this website from anywhere from age 8 all the way through adulthood. So you have to be very careful, respectful, friendly, and courteous at all times. Be constructive. When commenting on others' projects, say something you like about it and offer suggestions. You do not need to comment on other people's projects, but if you do, you must offer it in that way. And when I post comments on your project to give you feedback, that's what I do. I try to start out saying something positive about it and then offer suggestions to make it better. Sharing projects. You are free to remix projects, which we'll talk about later. Ideas, images, or anything you find on Scratch, and anyone can use anything that you share. Be sure to give credit when you remix. So everything that you see on Scratch, you are free to use without being charged or anything like that. But you must give credit to the person who actually created the content that you happen to be borrowing. We'll show you how to do that. I will show you how to do that later. Keep information private. For safety reasons, don't give out any information that could be used for private communication, such as real last names, phone numbers, addresses, email addresses, links to social media sites or websites with unmoderated chat. Unmoderated chat means no one's monitoring the chat, no one's supervising it to make sure that it's appropriate. As far as your names, your user IDs, your usernames in Scratch do contain your last name. So therefore, you want to make sure you don't give your first name in any form whatsoever, not even when you do an animated name. In fact, you do not want to use your first name for that project. Okay? And do not post any pictures of yourself, pictures of family members, or any other information that could be used in a harmful way against you. Be honest. Don't try to impersonate other Scratchers, spread rumors, or otherwise trick the community. In other words, no bullying. Help keep the site friendly. If you think a project or comment is mean, insulting, too violent, or otherwise inappropriate, first of all, make sure you tell me immediately. Communicate with me digitally, or obviously, if we're in the classroom, tell me in the classroom. And then you and I will click report to let the Scratch people know about this situation. There are situations where we want to make sure everything we do is school appropriate. So nothing can be violent, gory, bloody, use bad language, use inappropriate language or inappropriate content or anything like that. And that's really what this is all about. Scratch welcomes people of all ages, races, ethnicities, religions, abilities, sexual orientations, and gender identities. So basically, this is being a good digital citizen. And I think that most of you probably already really know what that means, but this is really a reminder. The Scratch people that are up at the MIT Media Lab in Cambridge, Massachusetts, they will remove you if you're acting inappropriately on their website. If you post inappropriate comments, depending on the level of the comment, how bad it is, in other words, they'll give you a warning the first time that happens and remove it, obviously. But if somebody's really inappropriate on the website, they'll basically remove you and you'll never be able to use the website again. And then, of course, you get zero on your projects. And we don't want that. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know what the community guidelines are, because those are very important before you begin any projects whatsoever.